Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with two of the best in the game. The gentleman right here, right in front of me, not to my left or to my right, dead center. We got Mr. Millionaire, Playboy, philanthropist, non-prescription glasses wearing, Mr. Talk Show having, bachelor hosting. He's done everything under the sun. He is the Renaissance man of modern media. I'm talking about Emmanuel Acho.
In theory, the descriptions were on point for both of us.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Until you said uncomfortable. Then it took that last left.
No, for sure. No. If you thought that one was good, wait until I do it for a real great player on the football field.
There you go.
We're talking about Mr. 2-5. That's what we call him around the studio. I call him a heartbreaker because he broke the hearts of all NFC East teams during his playing days. Snow game, putting up 200 yards, doesn't matter. Shifty as all get out, breaking your favorite defender's ankles and going straight to the all-decade team. I'm talking about 2-5. LeSean, Shady, McCoy.
Hey, yo. When I go to Hall of Fame, dog, you got to intro me, yo, for real.
I'm saying, I'm ready to be there.
Just like that.
I'm ready to be there.
So every time you just like that, every intro. Just like that, okay?
100%.
Can we talk about the game, though?
Yeah, that was a game, bro.
Care Bear, babe, what's on the menu, yo?
Look, on the menu today, we had the first Sunday of NFL football season. We had Russell Wilson go out there and stink it up. We had Justin Fields prove me right that he is a good quarterback who was tied down. We had multiple crazy games and crazy finishes, but we have to start off talking about the craziest one. The Buffalo Bills come back, and the question for you guys is Josh Allen the best quarterback in football?
Bruh. What Josh Allen did tonight, we don't give enough credit to. When you think about this Bills roster is not a team of all pros on offense. It is not a team of Pro Bowl players on offense. It's Josh Allen, it's James Cook, it's Shakur, it's Keon Coleman trying to figure things out. It's a couple tight ends that are still ascending, and one you could suggest is descending. Josh Allen is putting the team on his back, bro. Yeah. He finished the game 4 for 4. 71 yards, marched his team down the field. It was 40-25. It was really blouses. And then Josh Allen said, I'm going to put the team on my back. I'm going to march down the field. It's about time we at least start to put Josh Allen in the conversations of best quarterback in football. I get it. He doesn't have the Super Bowls. He has the MVP now, though. Yeah. But what Josh is doing with whom he's doing it with, bro, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why he was my MVP last year, just because he's doing all these great things with no help.
Yeah.
No help on offense or defense.
Yeah.
If you ask people, like, who do we have on the offense, you can't really name them guys. But to say he's the best quarterback in football, I can't do it. And Josh Allen's my young boy.
That's fair.
That's like one of my favorite players. When I was a rookie, I knew he was going to be nice.
Yeah.
And I was the first one to call it out.
Yeah.
But it's like you saying that, and I think he plays well. Lamar plays great. But there's one dude that every year at his worst, he's either in the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl. And when it means most, they don't never beat him.
Let me ask you this.
So if you want to say the most talented, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Right? The most flashy, the most this and that, cool. But you can't say the best when you don't beat him.
Can we say this, though? Because Baltimore fans been cussing me out for about 200 days now since I voted for Josh Allen as MVP. Can we finally say that right now, here in time, Josh Allen is better than Lamar Jackson? Like, is it like, think about, the Bills just went to war against Madubuike, against Roquan Smith, against Kyle Hamilton, against Marlon Humphrey, against Jair Alexander, against Nate Wiggins' first-round pick, against Malachi Stark's first-round pick. Josh Allen just went to war against that army of beasts, freaks, all pros, and he put up 41 points against them?
Yeah, sure.
Josh Allen just put up 41 points against that squad?
Yeah.
4 for 4, 71 yards, marched down the field, and put up 41 against that Ravens defense, who I would suggest has the best secondary tandem, cornerbacks and safeties in all of football.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen did that, not with Amari Cooper, he gone. Not with Stephon Diggs, he gone. He did that with Shakur and with Keon Coleman, who's still trying to figure it out. Dalton Knox and Dawson Kincaid. I mean, Josh Allen is about as good as they get right now. He's as good as they get.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember from playing, like, okay, you look at the scouting report, right? Like, all right, who am I going against? And as you look at it, if you're the Ravens, look at the Buffalo Bills, you like, I ain't even really impressed.
Yep.
If you're the Bills, you looking at who the Ravens got, you like, yo, They got a lot of players over there. But Josh finds ways to win. I said this. I tweeted this out. I said that Sean McDermott is the best coach. Him and Andy Reid have getting the most out of average or underrated players.
Yeah.
But it comes to a point where you got to get him more help.
Yeah.
Because, yes, he is beating Lamar, right? And the game was looking bad, and they came back. But in the playoffs, I don't know if they come back like this.
Yeah.
They got to find a way to get him some more help.
But the thing about it for me, though, is
man.
Josh Allen shouldn't have been able to win this game.
No.
This was a superhuman, immortal game.
Yes.
Like, you're down by 15. It's really blouses.
Wait, did that say? Wait, hold up. Because you know
Talk about it.
Yeah,
Talk
that says
394.
Josh Allen, 394 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns,
No picks?
2 rushing touchdowns, no picks. Josh Allen, a 4-touchdown, no interception game, and you put up 41 against maybe the best defensive. Not on paper, the Ravens have the best defense in football.
Yes.
I don't know a lot about a lot. I know a lot about defense.
They played well when they had to. I think they did get lackadaisical with like letting them get yardage, because they were winning by so much. But it's funny though. A couple years ago, Care Bear, I was telling Acho because I played with Pat and I played with Josh, right? And he was talking about like who's better, and I said obviously right now Pat's better.
Yeah.
I said, but if you ask me who's more talented, now I never told the world this. I said, if you ask me who's more talented, it's probably Josh.
Wow.
Because Josh, he doesn't run better than Lamar, but he runs as well as Lamar.
As efficiently. Yeah.
Right, this is efficient.
Yeah.
And then throwing the ball, he's just as efficient of throwing the ball as any thrower in the game.
Yeah.
So you average all that out. And he's 6'5", he's like 240, 250.
Bruh.
Yeah.
He has no
I was
deficiencies.
I was gonna ask you guys this though too. As that game came down, right? You said it's a 15-point disadvantage late in the game. Derrick Henry has an uncharacteristic fumble with 3 minutes.
He don't never
Was
fumble.
there any doubt in your minds, both of you, that Josh Allen was gonna go score, get the touchdown that they needed to make it a one-possession game, and then go score again if they got the ball back, which they ended up doing?
No, you knew Josh was gonna get it done. Like you knew Josh was gonna get it done. But here's the craziest part about it: Lamar got Zay Flowers, first-round pick. Rashad Bateman, if I'm not mistaken, first-round pick.
From Minnesota.
Minnesota, first-round pick. DeAndre Hopkins, future Hall of Famer. You got Derrick Henry, future Hall of Famer. You got Mark Andrews, third-round pick, Ring of Honor player for the Ravens, you could suggest. All-pro caliber player. Josh Allen, people, don't take my word for it. Look it up. Keon Coleman, second-round pick. Ty Johnson, sixth-round pick. Shout out to James Cook. He's a really good running back. The Bills should not have won this game.
No.
It's a testament to Josh Allen. It's a testament to that team. It's a testament to that whole squad. Dion Dawkins will be joining us later in the show, Bills left tackle. Can't wait to hear what he has to say. I'm sure that whole locker room's going crazy right now. But the Bills should not have won this game. Here's the other thing. Even had the Ravens won, I still would have been like, what's it mean? Y'all got to beat them in the playoffs. Y'all can't let the Bills beat you in the playoffs and beat you in the regular season. What are we talking about,
and
bro?
Momentum. Like this game right here is a momentum shift. Shift.
Yeah.
Because now when you think about it, okay, so we lost. Y'all beat us last year. Now you beat us this year. Y'all was up by what, 15, 18 points, something like that, and you still come back. So now when we get to the playoffs, we know how to beat this team.
Yeah.
It don't matter who they got over there. It don't matter how many points. We beat them in every different way. They need turnovers. They got the turnovers.
I need to ask you this, 2-5.
It's crazy.
Who do you blame for the loss? Derrick Henry fumbled, obviously, at the end of the game. That shifted things majorly.
Yeah.
The defense cannot give up 41 points. That's completely unacceptable.
So
you blame Derrick Henry, crazy as that may sound. You blame the defense, obviously 41 points. Who you blame for the loss?
I gotta give you one person.
One person, one thing.
I'm going with the defense. Y'all acquire all these different players. All these draft picks, all these first rounds, all these trades. I got everything over there. All this money on the defense. Y'all gave up 41 points to who?
Yeah.
To Josh Allen. Who else? Who else?
Yeah.
So when you talk about who lost the game, now granted, as a running back, that's the rule. 4-minute offense, run this ball out. I don't care if you get no yards, protect that rock. So I am mad at Derrick Henry for that. But, I mean, if you look at his stats, he never really fumbles. I'm going to the defense because if you look at the Baltimore Ravens, they are a defensive team, and they are Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Let me say this, bruh. Zach Orr, defensive coordinator, his seat is hot right now. It was hot a little bit last year. They started the season real rough. He got it together at the end of the season. Zach Orr, former drafted linebacker, either my year or year after me. Very familiar with him as a player, now turned coach. But the defense got way too soft.
Yes.
Way too many zone coverages.
Yeah.
Just allowing Josh Allen to pick you apart and march down the field. Remember, them 3 points right before the end of the first half, you think that mattered, Ravens? Absolutely did, because now you ended up losing by 1 point. So, in my mind, if you're the Ravens, you have to be embarrassed. You cannot march out on the field with the likes of the Madubuikes and the Roquan Smiths and the likes of the Malachi Starkses and the Kyle Hamiltons and the Jairs and the Marlon Humphreys and lose that game and give up 41 points. Can't happen.
I don't feel like they were competing, though. When I say that, is because, why we not sending no blitzes? Why we not getting the ball out of Josh Allen's hands?
Yeah.
Why we not containing him? He got out the pocket so much and created different passing lanes. Like you when you have a player like him, you got to take the game away from him. And then another thing is, make everybody else beat you.
Yeah.
When you giving Josh more time to keep the play alive, now you can find guys deep. I would have been challenging dudes. We got better cornerbacks. We got better linebackers.
Exactly.
That's
right.
what we're getting their face.
Exactly. Like,
what
y'all,
talking about?
if you're the Ravens, play press man.
Yeah. Scroll up.
Because if you're the Ravens, I'm playing press man because your receivers aren't better than my DBs.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm not even trying to disrespect these boys, right? But I look at the defense of backs in the secondary for the Ravens, one of the elites, especially when we look on paper. And then we look at the Bills. Keon Coleman is the second year. He's trying to figure out what's going on. Shakir, are you scared of him? Joshua Palmer, and I'm not even trying to disrespect these boys.
But
I'm
it's just
looking
what
at
it is.
Football is all about matchups. That's Andy Reid's favorite line.
Yeah.
All about matchups, fellas. So we look at the matchups. Who scares you over there?
Yeah. Especially with the Ravens defense that has Nate Wiggins in year 2, you have
and he's a beast.
You have Jair Alexander. You have Marlon Humphrey. You have guys. The real question is, though, for you fellas, the Ravens, 2 years ago, AFC Championship, they go out there, they lose that game to the Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe it's one mistake that's a difference from them winning that game. Last year, in the divisional, they play the Bills. Maybe it's one mistake away from winning that game.
Yeah.
Tonight, you see it again. One mistake. There was one turnover in this entire game. It was a Derrick Henry fumble late. They say you do things a couple of times, you can count them as mistakes. You do it a lot, it's a habit. It's what you are.
Yeah.
Are these the same Ravens that we've seen the past couple of years? And can they get over that hump? Because it seems like it's just one play away. You've been one play away for 4 years.
You asking the good questions right now. You asking the good questions right now. After 1 week, obviously it's 1 week. You unfortunately have to say same old Ravens. Now, here's why I say that. I think it was last year the Ravens threw a game away to the Raiders. Like, Ravens shouldn't have lost to the Raiders. It was either week 2, something like that. Maybe the Ravens started 0-2. Maybe last year before. Don't crucify me if I'm wrong. I'm doing this off top of my head. Now the Ravens lost another game that they should have won. Like, if you're the Ravens, this happens too often. And I don't want to say that the Ravens are wasting Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson is culpable for a lot of the shortcomings of the Baltimore Ravens. But at what point are y'all going to stop letting this stuff happen? Early season losses. Like, unacceptable early season losses at that. Like, this game, Ravens to me, the Ravens are to the AFC what the Eagles are to the NFC roster-wise. It is not close. The Ravens roster-wise are on a different planet. And you lose and you give up 41?
I guess for the AFC?
Yeah, to the AFC.
Yeah,
Only to the AFC. Only to the AFC.
We got so many all-pros, but I get it.
Like, what's YouTube talking about, Kieran?
The YouTube chat is going crazy right now, to be honest with you. There's so many comments. They were saying that, it's on the defense. Lamar had an offense that put up 40 today.
40 points.
It's really the defense that ended up going crazy. We have some other shout out Doramas. He said, I'm glad I came back to the show. Well, appreciate you coming back.
That's right.
I saw a comment earlier that said, this is why Josh Allen was MVP last year.
That's right.
The Ravens are loaded and the Bills are not.
Thank you.
And he still
Give
won.
me my one shot. You give me my one shot right now. I voted for Josh Allen for MVP last year. I got death threats. They said they hated me. They said they hated my mama. How you gonna hate my mama? You don't even know my mama. Hate my mama. Said they hated my mama. Said they hated my siblings. They said I didn't deserve to vote. And the reason Josh Allen won MVP last year, though this is a completely different year, was because of the performances like this. Because Josh Allen, he went out onto that field with a bunch of players that would not start on the Baltimore Ravens, and he outdueled the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
How many of those wide receivers would start for the Ravens? How many of those defensive backs for the Buffalo Bills would start for the Ravens? I would literally suggest, outside of Taron Johnson at nickel, and I don't know if Taron Johnson would start over All-Pro Marlowe, how many DBs would start for the Ravens?
Right,
and Josh Allen won. Yeah. Like, Kyle Hamilton is starting. Nate Wiggins is going to start.
They all starting.
Jair Alexander is going to start. Marlon Humphrey's likely going to start. I would suggest maybe only Taron Johnson would start for the Ravens. And you telling me that Lamar Jackson can't be Josh?
Yeah. He's starting the nickel over
maybe. That's
Shady,
what I said,
you made
maybe.
a funny point tonight, too. You said the Baltimore Ravens defense has all these superstars, and the Bills are starting 2 corners wearing the number 41 and 47.
Yo, I'm watching the game. These dudes got 43 and 47. Like, who? What stars you know wearing 40s at corner?
Not a lot.
Come on, man.
Not a lot.
You know what I'm saying? So another thing I want to talk about is this, though, and I hate to kind of move the conversation a little bit.
Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
But even though this was a great game, the Bills did win, and Josh Allen is my guy, and I love the Bills for what they did for me and what the times we did have together. But, brother, you see a Super Bowl with this team? Because it's only so many times Josh has put the cape on and save them. Like, small things. Did you see Derrick Henry broke out? You see the same thing?
Yeah.
Like he was moving in quicksand.
Yeah.
And it's not about the players in general. I'm just talking about as a team. Like, it has to be a point where we're there to get him some help. Because what if Josh has a bad day? Because every player in the world has a bad day. That's how it works. And if he puts the cape on and save you every time, he got to be damn near perfect.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Name me somebody that won a championship don't have nobody. Like, I look at the Mahomes. He had Travis Kelce. He's always there.
Yeah.
And then he had Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Who else you got? The Eagles. I mean, it's all pros
Everybody.
everywhere. On both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
When I look at the Bills, they don't have none of that.
Yeah.
So the last guys that win championships is Mahomes,
Let me ask you this.
Hold on. Jalen Hurts. It's
Matthew Stafford. He had Odell and Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. He had Gronk. He had Mike. He had everybody.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Josh can do everything by himself.
Is James Cook not enough? I think James Cook led the league last year in rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
like,
like 16.
If somebody were to say Josh and James, is that enough?
I don't think that's enough. I think James is good.
Yeah.
James is really good.
Yeah.
He's a big piece of that team, but like you need more than that. You need
That's
more
fair.
than that.
Care Bear, what else the chat popping with, man? We talking to y'all in the chat, bro. What y'all
What's
talking
up with
about?
the chat?
The chat saying bring Tyreek to the Bills. We know that the Dolphins look awful today.
Bring it to the Bills.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of talent that you could bring in to this Bills team. I think that's what the chat is saying, though, as well. When the game's on the line, Kobe and MJ didn't hand the ball off is also another thing they're saying. It has to be in Josh Allen's hand. It has to be in Lamar Jackson's hand just as much. I think that's...
But they're throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying?
What did you guys make of that last 3 plays, right? So I think coaches do need to be a little more creative on those last 3 plays. They end up kicking the ball.
Baltimore Ravens
Yes, the Baltimore Ravens last 3 plays when they ended up getting stopped and had to punt the ball. You essentially handed them the game.
But here's the difference between...
You like them plays?
No, but the biggest thing I hated is this, and viewers at home remember this for a moment. It was 4th and 3. Ravens go punt. You're punting anyway. So why not run Lamar Jackson out there? Hut!
Oh, yeah.
Hut!
Yep.
Green, but hut! Shift. But hut!
Yeah.
And then, if nobody jumps, then punt it.
That's a good point.
But if Joey Bosa or Ed Oliver or Milano or Bernard or one of the Bills players jump, y'all win the game.
Yeah.
If you're going to punt anyway, why did y'all just punt the ball?
And defense be dumb.
Of course.
Y'all be dumb over
the
there.
dumbest.
Yeah.
Sean McVay,
The dumbest.
Nick Sirianni, Andy Reid, they would not have just run the punt team out there. Other thing they would have done, they would have run the punt team out there, sprinted the punt team off, sprinted the offensive unit on.
Yep.
See if you jump. But the Ravens, it was.
And you had
Harbaugh got to be better.
I don't like that. I hate when I see coaches, right? If it's a tough game, close game, why are you going in there with 3 timeouts?
Yeah.
You can't do nothing with them. Use them. Use the timeouts.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I think he honestly should have used those timeouts.
I'm sorry, it came to me. Another thing I didn't like, the play calls. You got Derrick Henry, right? I don't care if he fumbled or not. He got you there. And then you got Lamar Jackson. You got all these other players. Why are we doing the jet sweep to the sideline? Because there's one thing about when you do that stuff to the sideline, there's nowhere else for him to go to but that direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would love to see more. If you do read option with Lamar, give him 2-way go. You give it or he can run. Or roll him out. I can roll out to throw it or run it.
Yeah.
You give a defense more pressure and more options for him.
If you're Derrick Henry 2.5 because you've been this running back in this situation, no, you should not. How you know what? Ask the chat this, Trey. Ask the chat this.
Yes.
Y'all blame Derrick Henry for the loss? I want to know, do Ravens fans blame Derrick Henry
I
for the
was just
loss?
about to say, lost in this. Derrick Henry did have what seems like an incredible performance. 18 carries for 169, averaged 9 yards a carry with 2 touchdowns. The question is, he is getting a little bit older. He's 31. He still looks like he's still in his prime right now. But can this tandem of Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry win a Super Bowl together? Can they do it?
Yeah, they can. They can. The defense got to step up, though. You can't be a championship team giving up 41 points to Josh Allen and his homeboys.
Correct.
You can't do that.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And I don't care how much Lamar plays great or Derrick plays great. Defense got to step up. Y'all the Ravens. Ray Lewis was at the game, right? I know he was, oh, my God. Like, he probably couldn't even walk to the bus after the game. Seeing his defense give up 41 points, and then you acquire all these players for who? For what?
For what?
Yeah. It's like, okay, so the deal is, we're going to put points up. Y'all got to stop them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Prior to the third quarter, fourth quarter, everybody was smiling. You see him smiling, hanging up.
They thought it was a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
They thought it was a wrap.
It was good. And then after a while, everybody's face was stalled out. Like you see ghosts.
Bruh.
The chat is actually saying the player that deserves the most blame for this loss, Jair Alexander, for giving up that big play late in the game to 5, where he got straight up cooked. He got straight up routed up. So they're saying you can't blame Henry. Lamar needed to close that game out, and Jair Alexander has to play better.
Lamar didn't close the game out?
That's what Negan said.
Negan, come on, dog. I don't know if that's a girl or guy name, but you. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Lamar did great.
Hey, what else the chat saying? I want to talk to the chat right now.
Negan's continuing to hate. That's crazy.
We live, man.
We did after seeing after seeing Derrick Henry's performance earlier today, we did ask a poll. We asked which running back do you think is going to have the best year moving forward. We asked Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, or Saquon Barkley, and the resounding answer was 58%. Derrick Henry, they believe, is going to have the best season this upcoming year. The Ravens' offense did look amazing, though, guys. 40 points. They looked incredible. That's pretty much what the chat is screaming at us right now.
But if I'm being real, the Ravens' offense should have looked like this against the Bills' defense. The Bills' defense is old. The Bills' defense is to some degree out of sync. The Bills' defense is no longer elite. There's no longer all-pro Jordan Poyer young back there. There's no longer Micah Hyde back there who's young. There's no the Bills' defense
Milano was nice back then.
Back then, Milano's got a torn-up knee and a bad tricep. The Bills' defense isn't that good.
Yeah.
The Ravens' offense should have done. Honestly, I'm disgusted with the Ravens right now. I can't even front. Because during the third quarter, I'm like, oh, this is a year that the Ravens could get it done. Yeah. And again, it's just one game. Yeah. But you can't allow a team that just beat you in the playoffs to backdoor and beat you again.
It's a good point here from Anthony Ortiz. He's saying that Harbaugh's fault, Harbaugh is washed. My question for you guys is, can they win a championship with John Harbaugh? Is he capable of doing this? Because we've seen time and time again him come up short. And also, what's the leash for a coach that continuously has you winning the division or one of the best?
This is last year. You know why for me? It's because, and I think he's a good coach, but sometimes you need a reset button, right? I was so mad when Andy Reid left Philadelphia. I'm like, why would we let this guy go? He's so good. He's so smart. All he does is win. But it was time for a reset. Yeah. And he resets. He goes to the Chiefs, and they start doing what we were doing, taking off. I think it's time for Harbaugh. If they don't win this year, you got to move on because it's the same old thing. Yeah. You know, they change these coordinators all the time, right? And then you don't get production from the offense. You go out there and get Derrick Henry. They're still producing. What about the defense? You get these players on defense, and then you give up 41 points, though, in a big game like this? It got to be his last year if they don't win.
I don't want to disagree with Shady. I want to disagree with Shady, actually, because I love Harbaugh. But I think the Ravens...
I like Harbaugh, too.
I would suggest the Ravens' loyalty might be their biggest issue. What do I mean by that?
Wow.
Harbaugh hasn't overstayed his welcome. The Ravens were just in the divisional round and been in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago. But then you bring in Zach Orr, your defensive coordinator. He's played linebacker for you. You're familiar with him. But he wasn't great last year. You can't give up 41 off week one, off rip. You got the worst defense in football, right? Well, you gave up 41 points. That will suggest after week one, y'all will end up having the worst defense in football. And then there's just maybe too much loyalty in Baltimore. I love the loyalty of it all. But
so how does that Harbaugh then? He hiring these dudes. He's.
I like Harbaugh, and I don't want to see him go. But I think you might be right.
I love the Harbaughs.
I think you, yeah.
But this is a what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
And another thing, these dudes ain't gonna be young forever. But the one thing about football compared to basketball, right, and baseball, these players can play a little longer.
Yeah.
Football, no. Derrick Henry, right? They extended him for the next 2 years. So they're hoping that this 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, we can continue this for next year and this year.
Yeah.
But there's no guarantees.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, he's a dual threat quarterback. That means he gets tackled too. And hopefully he does well for the next couple of years, but nothing's guaranteed. So if we keep thinking we got all this time with all these great players, it don't work like that. And we're going to keep giving Harbaugh all these chances. If you don't get it done this year with all this talent, because a while ago, I remember they had the number 1 seed in the AFC against the Chiefs at home in the playoffs.
Yep.
And the Chiefs were at their worst.
Yep.
And they still lost. So I'm thinking we're going to keep watching the same thing.
He's not wrong.
You know what I mean?
He's
We're
not
watching
wrong.
the same thing.
He's not wrong. And don't let your brother come back into the league from being in college.
In the same division.
In the same conference.
Come on.
Don't let your brother come back in the league from college and start out-dueling you, bro. What you laughing at?
So we got from the chat, resounding no that it's Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is to blame for the loss tonight.
That's fair.
I think Derrick Henry had a pretty good game.
That's
Unfortunate
fair.
fumble. Also, if that guy fumbles again, I'd be very, very shocked.
This game was crazy.
It wasn't an insane game. It was a crazy game.
Yeah,
Great start to the season. Perfect Sunday night for football.
Quick, remember, Dion Dawkins joining the show. Bills left tackle. Shady's literally texting him right now, joining the show. I know the locker room lit. We're going to ask Dion Dawkins what was going through y'all's mind when y'all were down by 15. How in the world did y'all make that comeback? Got to ask Dawkins, what were they thinking at the last drive of the game? Did you want to punch it in or did you just want to settle for the field goal? And what were y'all thinking going into halftime? Dion Dawkins, literally, Bills left tackle, just finished playing in the game. He's joining the show in a matter of moments. You do not want to miss that. Let your friends know that's coming up too.
What a game to start the year, though, as well, like you said. The last question I want to ask you before we leave this topic for now, you're building a franchise tomorrow.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Who do you want to be leading that franchise at the quarterback position? Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
That's a good question, bro.
Just out of these two?
That's a good question,
Lamar or Josh,
bro.
who you taking to lead your franchise? You started tomorrow.
You have to take Josh Allen. Objectively, anybody who says Lamar Jackson is biased for one reason or another, I ain't got time for it. You got to take Josh Allen for this reason. Number one, in the playoffs, Josh Allen does more. Look it up. Look it up. I believe Lamar Jackson in the playoffs has 9 touchdowns and 9 turnovers. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Go home and Google it. Ask ChatGPT. Josh Allen in the playoffs has like 34 touchdowns and like 6 turnovers or 8 turnovers. It's absolutely asinine, at least his high 20s. Furthermore, what Josh Allen has done with whom he's done it with is second to none in all of the NFL. All of the NFL, including Pat. Pat walked into the starting position and had Tyreek Hill, who's going to retire as a top 10 wide receiver of all time. He had Travis Kelce, going to retire as a top 2 tight end of all time. He had Andy Reid, going to retire as a top 3 head coach of all time. Josh Allen walked into the league, had a defensive mind. A defensive mind as head coach. With all due respect, shout out to the defensive minds. I play defense. Defensive minds haven't won Super Bowls as of latest to Andy Reid's and Nick Sirianni. So I'm taking Josh Allen to build my franchise because Josh Allen, especially compared to Lamar Jackson, has done more with less.
So I just want to hear this real quick. Now, you said out of Lamar and Josh.
Yes.
And you said out of everybody.
Out of everybody.
Yeah.
That Josh has done more with less. I'm still taking Pat.
Yeah, but he said.
Yeah, out of Josh.
Out of Josh and Lamar, who are you taking to?
So I always thought that Josh was better than Lamar. I always said that. I always was telling him that. But it's no wrong answer because I would start with Lamar too. Lamar's a great player.
Absolutely.
I just think that if I had to start my team, I'm starting with Josh. I just think Josh is the second best quarterback in football. I've always thought that before the MVP. Mm-hmm. I watch him carry teams.
I like that.
But you know what's crazy? To Shady's point, it really just speaks to how good Josh is.
Yeah,
because
Lamar's
Lamar,
crazy
two-time MVP, unanimous MVP. Last year he had 40 touchdowns, I think 4 interceptions. Lamar's dumb good.
Yeah.
Dumb good.
Ridiculous.
But the fact of the matter, he's got to be better in the playoffs so he can shut everybody up.
Yeah.
I'm everybody.
Well, they both do though. You know what I'm saying? Like they both got to do better in the playoffs. Like
I've seen Josh play
because everybody is so quick to say how much these guys are better than Pat. Mm-hmm. But y'all not doing nothing what Pat's doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is cute. Some yards. It's
Week
cute.
1 game is cute.
Nice, you know what I mean? Come back, it's cute. Lamar, it looks great. But when y'all start, when people, I keep hearing you and him and everybody saying, well, he's the guy right now. No, the guy is in Kansas City until somebody knocks him off.
Care Bear, why you laughing, bro? Why you laughing?
That 13 seconds changes perception so many times in the AFC Championship. That 13 seconds.
That was crazy, right?
Yeah, also, we just got some stats in here.
You want a shot?
No, I mean, absolutely. Okay. Actually, you know what? I definitely do want a shot because we got our first super chats of the evening.
We got a super chat?
Okay, we got 3 super chats.
We got a super chat?
Yeah, we got someone calling out Shady saying that, hey, you got to put some respect on Justin Fields'
name. Who the super chats, though? I need the names.
We got YSL Noman saying Josh Allen is not of this world. MVP round 2 coming up. Okay. And we got an empty one from Pringle Blue. I guess he just wanted to support. He's a little shy, but shout out Pringle Blue.
Wait.
In the Speakeasy, we drink with the super chat. So pour me up right
pour
now,
up,
man.
125. Pour up, 125.
To the drinking gods, here we come. wait, hold on, good brother. Wait, which one do I want?
We drink with the super chat.
This one don't look that clean. I'm getting this one. All right, so hold up real quick. Oh, this is a nice shot. Ooh, you a big brother. It's a big shot.
Yeah, come on now.
Hey, hold up. Now. So wait. What they say about Justin Fields?
They said Justin Fields was hooping today.
I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta put some respect on him.
Listen. No, I'm gonna be real. Cause I keep it real. People think I'm personal. I'm not personal. It's business.
Okay.
It's my job.
Okay.
Right? That's what you pay me for.
Hello? He took the glasses off.
Justin, you did good, bro. I can't hate on you. I will say this. If you guys can find a way to run that ball with Breece Hall the way you did, that offensive lineman be aggressive, the play action game, the RPOs, if you can do that all the time, right, and throw the intermediate routes, 10 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards, if you can do all that, I'll give you credit. It's going to be hard to do every single game, but yo, it's better than I've ever seen him play. Yeah. So even though they did lose, but they did put up 30-something points.
Yeah, 31
right?
Hey, toast
like that. Hey, Justin, you getting better, bro. And you a brother, so I got to support you.
Bam.
You play good, I'll talk about you good. You play bad, I'll just talk about, how you.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you right there, man. Cheers to Justin, man. That's what I'm talking about. He had a phenomenal performance today.
Now, I will say this, though.
Why did you leave it there, 2-5?
Because I love his coach.
Why did you leave it there?
But if you heard his press conference, it's like a moral victory. Did you hear it? Y'all want to play it? Because he was basically saying, y'all counting us out. We put up 30-something points. I was like, well, after the game, you really don't say that if you lose.
But if you're Justin Fields, this was a moral victory, bro.
What?
Justin Fields has never played this well.
This was the best game I've ever seen.
Best game I've seen him play.
Wait, but when you get patted on the back when you lose, I'm confused what we talking about.
Shady, you got a son. Your son take an L, but you see growth, you see development.
Let me take my shot.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell your son good game. You're not gonna tell your son.
I'm gonna say good game. You got to do better though, bro. Y'all lost.
We do have the clip right here though of him saying the.
Damn, what was in that?
Hey, let's listen to Rome. What he's saying?
Got him right here.
What did you mean when you said a lot of people probably didn't expect us to come out like that? In what way?
I'm just calling it what it is. They acquired all these guys in the offseason. Future Hall of Famers on that side of the ball, and we put up 32. And there were still plays that were left out there. So, like I said, all we got to do is keep building, keep getting better, and we'll be good.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
They got Patrick Queen on that side of the ball. Jalen Ramsey.
He said they acquired all these players over there.
Yep.
And we put up what? We lost.
Nah, look at it like this, though, Shady.
Okay, help me out.
If Justin Fields can put up 32 points against T.J. Watt, against Patrick Queen, against Jalen Ramsey, against Darius Slay, imagine what they can do against the Patriots defense in their division. Imagine what they can do against the Buffalo Bills defense in their division. Imagine what they can do against the Miami Dolphins defense. So, if you can do that against those Steelers names, 32 points against Patrick Queen and them? That's huge. That's huge.
Maybe I'll be tripping sometimes, because I'll be tripping.
You do.
Right? And I'm been drinking. But I want to ask you, did that sound like he was kind of satisfied on the day?
It did.
Oh, okay.
It did.
Oh, okay.
But if you're Justin Fields, I would be satisfied with that performance. Did he leave something on the table? Yes.
Yo, my man. Derrick Henry just had 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. He looked great. He fumbled the ball and they lost. You think he's hey.
It's two different people you're talking about, bruh. Derrick Henry is a future Hall of Famer. Justin Fields was a backup last year. You feel me? If a backup can put up 32 points against, on paper, a top 10 defense in football.
So backups that are starting now, they can have more victories if they lose.
Lower standards, bruh. Come on now.
I never knew. I never had lower standards. I never dated girls that had low self-esteem. I don't know the stuff you're talking about.
How did you bring up girls with low self-esteem? Where did that even come from?
Low self-esteem, low standards. Ain't that all the same? It's some low shit.
I like them with low self-esteem.
I like high shit. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Gotta build them up, man. I like that. Anyway, another thing on the Ravens tonight, though. We just got some producer notes. We got the Baltimore Ravens have a 25-1 record when scoring 40+ points all time. The one being tonight. Yeah. Also, John Harbaugh breaks his own record for the 10th blown double-digit fourth quarter lead, the most in the NFL since 1991.
Ugh.
John Harbaugh, serious questions that need to be answered. And speaking of serious questions that need to be answered, let's talk about probably the most stinky performance of the entire weekend.
Who dat?
After all the offseason expectations, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm going to let y'all hear this one. Giants fans, What happened to Russell Wilson right now? He looked terrible, guys. Terrible.
Yeah, man.
Should he start in week 2?
Wait. You thought he was terrible?
He was terrible.
I thought he was
Russ
terrible.
was terrible.
So you thought he was the worst part of that offense?
No, running game was the worst part of that offense.
And 9 times out of 10 when the running game's bad, it's because of who? Not the running back, but the
offensive line.
They look terrible. They don't block nobody.
Here's my thing, though, 2-5. If we're being honest, Russ was set up to fail.
Yeah.
But Russ failed. Period. You feel me? Like Russ was set up to fail, but Russ failed, and you're not allowed to fail in this predicament because you got a backup quarterback that's a first-round pick, and on average, first-round pick quarterbacks they start by week 3. Russ, you might expedite that average. So I get it. Like, Russ, you were set up to fail, but I think he was 17 of 37. Offense looked completely anemic. There was no running game. That's fine. But you got to be better than that. So if I'm the Giants, if I'm a lose, let me lose with Jackson Dart. Let me lose with the player that at least will be exciting. Let me lose with the player that's the future of my program. If I'm going to lose anyway, I don't want to lose with the 37 or 36-year-old Russell Wilson. Let me lose with somebody that can learn from the losses, not somebody that's just going to take losses. Set up to fail, yes, but he failed nonetheless.
I bet on this game today. I think I had him by like plus 17 points.
Yep.
And that was in like my little teaser. Anyway, I didn't think he played that bad. I thought that he played solid enough with the help he had. The offensive line was terrible today.
They were.
Yo, they got to the goal line like twice. Did y'all forget?
Nah, but
and they couldn't get. Both of the running backs couldn't get the ball in there at all.
Yeah,
and that's Russ's fault.
But yeah, to me, a little bit of it is because the hardest thing to defend at the goal line, and Shady, you know this even better than me, a mobile quarterback. And Russ is no longer a mobile quarterback. There was a play on the goal line. It was their second time at the goal line. Russ runs a bootleg. Russ, just sprint to the corner of the pylon. You'll get there before the defender. Instead, Russ is like, I don't really trust these hamstrings no more. I don't trust these quads no more. And Russ pulls up to throw it, incomplete pass. They end up settling. If that's Jackson Dart, he's running, they're getting 7. Now, I'm not saying that Jackson Dart is the savior this season. But 2-5, if they going to lose, let them lose and learn.
I just fight the easy way for people to talk about the Giants and say it's Russ's fault. Because I just told you like 2 or 3 times they got to the 1-yard line and the running backs couldn't get in there because the line blocked so bad. I watched the Commanders last year. They did a great job on offense. I was never impressed by the defense. The Giants couldn't block them at all. You would have thought they had Michael Parsons over there. The 2022 Hassan Reddick was over there. They had none of that. and they want to blame Russ. Now, I will say this. I think going forward, they're going to take more shots because I think late in the game, they seen that when they took some shots, they got some plays.
So how long would you start Russ? 2-5, you doing all this talking, but like, how long are you going to let Russ keep playing and keep losing?
If I watch this game, right, and they could have won this game too.
How?
If they bro, you got to the red zone. You got to the 2-yard line twice.
Yep.
People in the chat saying they want Jameis. Shout out Juan Patlin in the chat saying they want Jameis, but most importantly,
block him.
We just got our first ever super chat from overseas. Johnny D YNWA sent €4.99. I don't know what to call them cents over there. Whatever they are, €4.
We got
€5. Said glad you guys are doing the show.
We
Love
got
from Liverpool, UK.
European super chats. But here's the other thing about being in Europe right now. It got to be about 4 a.m. over there. So salute to you, big dog, because you're awake. Salute to y'all right now in the Speakeasy. It's only our third day in the Speakeasy,
I don't know, dog.
It's only our third day.
It's Sunday night. It's 4 a.m. over there?
Yeah, it got to be.
Yeah. He must be doing something naughty. Why you up like this, home? What you got going on,
he
dog?
He might be in Amsterdam. He might be at the red light district.
He know what I'm putting down.
He might be in Amsterdam.
Now, I wanted to touch more on this Giants just debacle because I love hating on them. But Brian Daboll, he's got some serious questions, and today he got into it. One of the best players on their team. We got a clip here of him.
What happened?
You know, him and Malik Neighbors had some words for each other, and then he tried to go dap him up and got left hanging. It was pretty funny.
I gotta
see it. Take a look at it.
I gotta see it.
This ain't a good sign. This ain't a good sign, bro.
Neighbors yelling at him. Then later on, he came on, tried to dap him up. Neighbors said, "Yeah, that's cool. I'm not having all that. I'm not having all that."
Yo, that's the bad sign, though. You know what's a bad sign?
Why?
Because if you know Brian Daboll is a super smart dude, but he's a great coach and he's cool. He's a player's coach.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him. I was with him for like 2 years, 3 years in Buffalo. He was great. And then when you turn your back on a coach like that, and you the best player on the offense, that's not a good sign, and that's not a good future for the Giants. Yeah. Daboll might not be there because stuff like that.
Daboll's days are numbered.
Because Neighbors is gonna be there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jackson Dart gonna be there.
Yeah.
I think of all the coaches right now on the hot seat, Brian Daboll, Mike McDaniels. Surprisingly, if Harbaugh don't get it right, if he don't get it right, he on the hot seat too. Even though the Arizona Cardinals, I believe they won today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they did.
It was not pretty. Y'all were in a dogfight versus the Saints and Spencer Rattler. But Daboll's seat might be the hottest of all coaches in the NFL. Him and Mike McDaniel, because what the Dolphins did today was putrid. I mean, like literally, I needed a vomit bag. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, no, the Dolphins did look really, really tough. There's also a video of Malik Neighbors on the bench. The caption says, "Life on Russell Wilson is your quarterback." It's like you said, Malik Neighbors will be there in the future because I think he's a straight up dog. Now it's unfortunate though that's his current situation though with
and I feel bad for him because he's a great player and he's a great kid. Man, I had a chance to hang out with him, talk to him a little bit. And it's funny because the year he got drafted, me and Acho was definitely there at the symposium, right? Where Rodgers come in.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to him, and he was obviously happy to be drafted. He was happy about it, right? But there was a part of him was like, yo, man, like my quarterback is Daniel Jones. Like most people ain't gonna be too happy about that.
Yeah.
And now you got to deal with this, so I feel bad for him. Hopefully they works it out. But before we move on, we gotta get Tyreek Hill out of Miami.
You think?
He's too great.
That's exactly where I was going.
Tyreek Hill is too great of a player to be with this bull crap in Miami. Mike McDaniels is a brilliant mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a head coach. He's like a guy that's like trying to be part of the team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, dude, you run the team. You're not part of the team. You run the team. You're the coach. And then the quarterback. I'm tired of him talking so much. I never thought he was that good anyway. You did. I never thought that.
I did.
I thought he had a baby arm because he had little arms. I thought he was a baby and I thought he was short. And I thought that he needed a certain coach to make him look good.
Tell us how you really feel.
That's the truth, though. I mean, you watching, though, right? Before he got Tyreek Hill and McDaniels with all this crazy offense, what was we talking about? They was talking about tampering with Tom Brady trying to get him down there. Yeah. And now we want to act like the real problem is Tyreek. No, he ain't the problem. Because in football, I learned this. I don't care what you got going on outside of football. When you hear, if you're putting touchdowns and points up, the NFL will deal with you. And that's Tyreek Hill. He's that good. Tua's not. Why he there? Yeah. Why they even pay him? Because you had like one real. I'm cooking right now. He had one good year for real playing wise, and number two, you always hurt, and you want all this max money. You tell me, Acho, because you like him.
I don't think Mike McDaniel makes it through the season. He don't. I can see that. I don't see Mike McDaniel making it through the season. Players are a reflection of their coach. And while the Dolphins are incredibly fast, and while they might play an intelligent brand of football, they play a soft brand of football. And don't just take my words for it. Deshaun Elliott, former Dolphin safety, now with the Steelers, he said it. I don't mean it in a disrespectful form or fashion. They're a small, non-physical team. Your running back, A-Chain, he's a small player. Your wide receivers, Hill and Waddle, they're small players. Defensively, you got even small linebackers. Like, you're a small and not super physical team. So when you come up against teams that are either bigger than you or more physical than you, you end up getting punched in the mouth. When you come up against the Jonathan Taylor ends up gashing you. All of a sudden, Daniel Jones and the Colts gash you. This, to me, was one of the most embarrassing losses of the Miami Dolphins Tua Tagovailoa tenure. It was for sure one of the most embarrassing losses of the Mike McDaniel tenure. I don't know how many more days Mike McDaniel has. I think we've seen the peak of the Miami Dolphins because right now the roster is bad. Right now the culture is bad. Right now you could suggest the head coach is bad. What is good in Miami? I saw this coming before the season, and I for sure see it coming now, bro. I for sure see it coming.
So you think he ain't lasting this whole year?
I don't know why he would.
Yeah.
And you said something brilliant. Some dudes might just be.
Well, thank you, brother.
Hello.
Black man's a black man. You don't see a lot of this, man.
You don't
appreciate that.
Some dudes might just be coordinators. You know what I mean? Like Robert Saleh in my mind. He's best as a defensive coordinator. Mike McDaniel, I think he's just a really, really, really good coordinator. Everybody wants to be CEO. Everybody wants to be the owner. Some dudes are just better being workers. Working for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't working. Shady, you know this. You got businesses. Plural. Everybody can't be building homes and whatnot. People see what you building, and I want to do it too. I want to build a 17-unit, complex. Nah, big dog, you're not cut for that. Mike McDaniel, I don't think he is cut for what it takes. At least not anymore.
I always just piggyback real quick. Like, even his interviews, like, I'm used to coaches being serious.
Yeah.
Like, everything to him's like a joke. You know what I'm saying? I just got your ass kicked. Ain't nothing to be funny.
Ain't nothing funny.
Yeah, no, we did get a super chat from Evil Genius saying McDaniels is nothing but an NFL cameraman. Go Bills. nasty. I like dunking on my rivals whenever they're down.
Shout out to the super chat though.
Yeah, shout out to the super chat.
Shout out to the super
Yeah,
chat. Super genius. We see
She's
you,
a
baby.
super fan.
We had some more super chats too. We had one from Abe saying, I believe Zach Taylor's on the hot seat. And one from River saying, Paige Becker's better than Caitlin Clark. I agree with you, River.
Yo, Zach
I
Taylor
do.
on the Bengals got the dub today. I know the Browns
It was a
fumbled
sloppy
it.
dub.
Hey, hold on.
Come on,
We
man.
gotta
A dub is
talk.
a dub.
We gotta talk about Daniel Jones, and I'm talking to you.
What we about to say
I'm
about?
talking to you.
Wait.
I'm talking to you.
Let me take the shades off. He's
I'm
card-
Pull up this
talking
tweet.
to you.
Let's pull up this tweet right here
What it
because
say?
it seems like Daniel Jones might need an apology from everybody. That seemed like a Brian Daboll problem. He went out there and hooped today. Daniel Jones was an absolute problem on the football field like I've never seen before.
You know what's funny about this thing, yo? This is what I hate about these sports. Let me take the shades off for a second. You can be sorry for forever, right? And have one game or two good. Let's just say a good season. And people will just, I love you. Oh my God, he's so good. This, right? You could be a great player for all these years and have a bad year, and they saying how you trash. Ain't that crazy how that works? That's crazy to me.
But can we say this? Daniel Jones had a crazy game today.
Bro,
Crazy
I mean,
game.
bro, that happens. That happens, bro. You have a playing against a bad team, they mess up, you look better. I've seen it before.
But
that's what I will say. I don't know anybody that's good from Duke at football. I don't know. Maybe y'all do. I don't know.
But
So is he good now?
I'm not saying he's good now.
What is he had a good game?
He had a really good
So
game.
say that.
That's what I said.
You start talking, we owe him apology because you had a good game?
I mean, people wrote him off.
I had a
2-5.
million good games, bro.
People wrote him
I
off.
don't want to hear that.
You're on an all-decade team, though. It's
Time
different.
out. We tough on dudes like Tua, dudes like Burrow, guys like Brock Purdy, and they always have good games and they have some bad ones here and there. I'm not about to apologize to him because you had a good game against the bad Dolphins.
But did it surprise you, though?
And if he do it next week, which I gonna be saying? If he looks bad, if he looks like he normally looks next week, which I gonna be saying?
Nothing.
That's how it
True.
works.
Yeah.
I hate stuff like that.
But okay. I got one more for him then. Baker Mayfield, another dude that went out there and went crazy.
Okay, now he's a better one.
It's about time you give him some respect.
I mean, he did.
Three touchdowns, game-winning touchdown
that-
to a rookie.
You're absolutely right.
Rookie, and he threw a dot. Like, I'm gonna say this for real.
rookie party.
I'm gonna say this for real. No, Baker Mayfield is not elite, but he be putting up elite numbers and he be making elite throws. So if he look elite, he got stats like he elite, and he be playing like he elite, I'm not going to call him elite. But I'm going to just let y'all deduce what y'all need to deduce. Because he's won the division a couple years in a row now. He has had 4,000, 4,500 plus yards. I think last year he had 35 or so passing touchdowns. And then, again, starting off this year, 3 touchdowns, no picks, a dot to Emeka Ibuka. I'm not going to call him elite, but he got elite numbers, and he got elite tape at times.
Oh, I just want to, because, like, I think sometimes on this show, and when I work with my brother Acho, I don't be hearing all the time, right? And you be talking a lot. So let me start this.
Talking.
So, are you saying because you said elite 18 times? Are you saying he's elite?
He got elite stats last year. He had elite stats.
Is he elite? I just want to make sure because so we on the same
He
page.
made an elite game-winning throw today.
I can't get an answer.
I'm telling you.
Y'all, you know what's funny though? Real talk to the chat, and y'all can contest to this. All the brothers out there, yo, you ever get? Well, you don't get caught cheating, but the girl think you cheating, and she asks you questions, and I be answering like that. Was you at her house? Well, I wasn't home. Was you with her? Well, she was over here. I wasn't like. That's how he answered the question. Is he elite or is he not? Was you with her or was you wasn't with her?
Look, bruh. What had happened was he threw for 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Baker Mayfield was one of them guys that has changed my mind.
Thank you.
Right?
Finally. Hold on. Say it again.
And I'm sorry.
I didn't hear him.
I want to apologize to Baker Mayfield because I wasn't familiar with your game, right? Even though you did go the #1 pick overall, so you kind of should be doing this stuff anyway. But I will say he's got better, and that's what I'm saying. If you was once bad, you could become good. If you was once lost, you can become fast.
Hello.
You know what I mean?
It's Sunday and we preaching.
And once you go black, you don't never go back. Saying all that, Baker Mayfield has changed my mind. He went from bad to good, and I think he is a really good quarterback. He's a franchise quarterback. Yes, he is. Now, My opinion is a little skewed just because, that division is probably worse in football.
Yeah.
Right? And they get in the playoffs at like 9-8, something like that.
They do.
But he's changed my mind.
Nah, I mean, Baker Mayfield did look incredible today. That Falcons team did just miss that kick at the end with Younghoe Koo. Amazing bunch of games today. We also have to talk a little bit more about, we mentioned it earlier, Justin Fields. Aaron Rodgers goes back to New York with the Jets, and he pulls off a victory
At 40
years old. And also, he had a little bit to say to everybody as well. He stood up there in front of everybody and went in front of the media after what was really a close game. It was really a close game. And he said, you know what? I was happy to beat everyone associated with this organization. How crazy is that, fellas? How we feeling?
I love it. I love petty Aaron Rodgers. And also, Jets, be mindful who you disrespect. Remember, the Jets flew Aaron Rodgers to New York not to have a meeting with him, to break up with him. They flew Aaron Rodgers to New York to tell him, hey, we no longer need your services, and we don't even care if you still want to be here. We don't want you here. You got to be mindful who you piss off. You got to be mindful who you run hot. You got to be mindful who you upset. Aaron Rodgers still got MVP in him now. 4 touchdowns today. No picks. Bootleg touchdowns. Throwing dots. Some quick pass touchdowns. But more than anything, Aaron Rodgers felt incredibly comfortable in that offense. Y'all better be alert. If the Steelers have a quarterback, which they haven't had a quality quarterback in 5 to 6 years, y'all got to be alert, bro. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
No. I mean, he looked unbelievable today. That game was really, really close, and towards the end, he ended up walking off the field and letting everybody know, hey, I'm back. And I'm here to take over this entire thing.
Hold on, Care Bear. Dion Dawkins texting Shady. Shady, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
Has it been long enough? Should I call him?
Yeah, let him know. Let him just tell Dion to hit the
link.
Dion Dawkins, Bills left tackle, joining the show literally straight from the game. He about to
lane.
Also, I had to give a shout out. We got another super chat.
A $10
super chat from Samuel Nathan. He says, as a Giants fan, I'm sick. We changed the quarterback. The results are still the same. And of course, Daniel Jones balls out on the same day with the Colts. Our players leave us and get better.
You get that? Where you at?
Shady talking to Dion Dawkins. This is how y'all know y'all doing a live show. Dion Dawkins,
I'm ready.
Bills left tackle, about to join the show after pulling off a miraculous comeback down 15 points. What other show you get a player straight on a show right after the game? It's the Speakeasy. That's why y'all watching. That's why y'all watching, man. Shout out to the $10 super chat first off. That's a gigantic deal.
Yeah.
And y'all don't let that. Dion Dawkins has joined the building.
We got big snow in the building, baby.
It got frost in.
He in the building.
Everybody put your coats on. It got frost in.
Oh,
what's up? What's up, baby?
Talk to me, bro.
Oh, that's what y'all do.
Speakeasy, huh?
That's what y'all do. 40 points, 30 points.
Bruh, I'm going to tell you, dog. I don't know. It just happens. Because, bruh, I can't lie and be like, bruh, I knew that. Bruh, come on now. Like, that don't happen, especially against a team and like that. But when you finish the way that we finished, when you got the MVP, shit, anything possible, yo.
Anything possible. Hey, bruh, when y'all was down 40-25, what was going through your mind at that time? Was you like, man, they finna get this one? Or like, what was going through your mind? What'd you say to the squad? What'd 17 say to the squad? What y'all was talking about?
I mean, I can give you an emotion. When Derrick Henry broke to the sideline and did that, my face went just like this. Yeah. I went just like that, right? And I was like, I don't know. But it was an inner thought because that's realistic. But we didn't have no hiccup, bro. Yeah. It was just like, look, stay calm. We still in it. It was like 9 minutes, 10 minutes. There was a lot of time on the clock. So, like, you could look at the score and be all over the place. But Brady was telling us all week, don't look at the scoreboard. Just stay on the field. Stay on the field. Stay on the field. And we had all them 2-minute situation drives, and that's when we are at our best. Josh Allen, the MVP. We got the O-line. We handled the handle. This is how it go.
Hey, bro, answer this for us, because me and 2-5, we was just talking about it. Y'all roll out there, your skill positions, a bunch of unproven cats, a bunch of non-Pro Bowl, non-all-pro caliber cats going against the Ravens defense that got Roquan Smith, Madu BK, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, Jair Alexander. What do you think when you go into a game and you're like, they got dogs, at least by name, and we got some dudes that's still trying to show their game?
I mean, I'm going to tell you, the outside world is thinking that. We on the inside.
Yep.
I know we got our dogs. Like, we were evenly matched up. I knew who Keon was. We knew who Palmer was. We had practice every day. Like we know our guys. We know our soldiers. The outside world don't, but we do. So it was no hiccup. No hiccup. We went in there full confidence. Like, yeah, and we knew who 0 was. We knew who 14 was. We knew who everybody on the D-line was. But they got 73, 79, 64, all the way across the board. 0, 5. That's us. You know, so hey.
Let me ask you this, Dion. So as you guys are trying to come back, having MVP Josh Allen on your team, talk about some of the things he was telling y'all, though, because you talked about Brady, Coach Brady telling y'all all these things in practice, but he's up in the booth. What was Josh actually saying to you guys to get you guys focused and motivated to go out there and win this game?
We still in it. Yeah. He just kept saying, we still in it. And to hear him say that, it keeps our confidence there. If we look to our right on the bench and we see Josh is down and sad and his energy isn't up, we would have been like, all right, if Josh is saying it's over, it's over. But Josh just kept saying, we still in it, we still in it, we still in it. 1 score, 2 score, look, 2 score, 2 score, 2 score, 1 score, look, we still in it. Then the play happened, look, time to kill. So Scally kept his composure and kept us there. But it was simple. Like, Scally just said, we still in it. And we all believed it, you know.
I want to ask you one more question, though. So that's good to know that. But looking at the Ravens defense, now y'all earned that. Y'all took that. Y'all earned that. But looking at that defense, I feel like now you was out there playing, but I didn't feel like they was competing at 100% level the whole time. And I don't know, because maybe sometimes when the score will be a certain way, you might play different. But am I tripping? Was they? Did you feel like they was playing?
Hell no, 5.
They was
tired out there.
They was tired.
Bro, it was so many plays back to we had 14, 15, 16 play drives. Right. Yeah. Usually it's 7 plays, 6 plays, 8 plays. Bro, when you get past 10 and 11 and guys are rotating, running on the field, off the field, on the field, off the field, but those is half gassers.
He's right though.
Bro,
they can chase it out. Yeah, they can chase it out.
But we running the ball left and right, and they chasing the ball down, bro.
I'm saying, but did you feel like they wasn't competing
they was
at 100%?
They was definitely playing us hard, bro.
Okay.
They was definitely playing us. They was definitely playing us. They was definitely getting frustrated, but they was definitely playing us. And I think that they have a good team. I really do. I really think that they play the game the right way. But hey, bro, there's something special going on at One Bills Drive 25.
Hey, bro, paint the picture for the viewers, because this is Speakeasy. It's only our 3rd day, bro. We privileged to have you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where are you right now in the building, in the facility? Just so they know how exclusive this is, bro.
Yeah. I'm in the suite. I went into my suite. I got my family here. I got my friends here. And after the game, I come in here and I eat my sandwich. I look at my pictures on the wall. I say, Lord, I'm blessed. I say I'm blessed.
That's my boy.
Right? I say I'm blessed.
Why?
But I'm still in the stadium. Look, Pete. Right? I'm still in the stadium, man.
That's crazy.
Tell the fam I said what's up.
Right. Hey, 25 say what's good, y'all.
Why,
Hey.
He's so silly.
Hey, grab a shot. Hey, yeah.
Hey, why this year gonna be different for the Bills, bro?
That's
I know Bills fans gonna be watching this. They want to hear directly from you. Why is this year gonna be different for the Buffalo Bills?
Well, this year is different because we're gonna do it with a different outfit, right? We don't have, what you said, the
names,
solidified players. We don't have the Stephon Diggs and all those guys that when people look at the team, they're like, yup, he's one that did it. He did it. We got a bunch of underdogs, right? We got a bunch of underdogs, and we're starting the season off 1-0 against the Ravens. So if that don't make them happy, they need to, jump off ship. But I think that they on board. But we started 1-0 against one of the hardest teams in the NFL. So I think that be excited. or not. But I think if you love football, when you win like that at a home night game, come on now, like something special is going on. You know, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I know the atmosphere was probably going crazy.
Crazy. It was crazy.
One last question though. You guys did a lot good last year, right? And you went pretty far, and you just didn't get to that finishing point, right? The Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? The things that you guys learned from that lesson of last year of not getting it there, right? Getting so close and not finishing it.
Yeah, I think 5, like how we started the game today.
Yeah,
we got to keep that going.
Okay,
we got to keep that going.
Okay.
Start the game fast, play the game fast, end the game fast.
Right.
Not just start fast. We need to play fast all the way through.
Okay.
Because how we started, boom, 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 and down the field.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. I was like, bro, this is. I said, now this is what I'm. Look, this is that. Right.
Hey, you can cuss.
You can cuss. We can speak easy. You can let it go.
You can cuss.
Look, I said, look, this is that shit.
Right.
You feel me? This is the shit.
Yeah.
Right. But over the course, you got your highs and lows of a football game when you play against good teams. But we need to stay there. We obviously know how to do it. Now we just got to just stay conditioned and be able to withhold that all the way through. But those long periods, 14 plays, 15 plays, that definitely takes a chunk out of the armor. But I'm just glad that Will had us ready and we was ready to go because we pulled it out. I don't care if it was by 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. We got to win. All the flags go away. All the bad stuff can go away, bro. It's a win. It's a win at Orchard Park.
Hey, last one from me, bro. Why is 17 the best quarterback in football?
Great question.
We just started off 1-0 against the Ravens.
That's
Simple
right.
as that.
That's right.
Say less.
And real quick, before you get off this joint, because I watched Dion grow from a rookie.
Oh,
right?
you was there when he was a rookie?
Yeah, that's how my man. Yeah, he was a baby. And I'm like, yo, who this dude? Fast, swag, blocking, acceleration, he had all that. And now watch him now. The last 2 to 3 years, he's been an All-Pro. You're a voter.
I voted for him.
Next, look, I need you to get with your little voting homeboys, right? Y'all have bingo night. And you talk about this. When the bingo night, tell them Dion Dawkins is playing like an All-Pro. He need to get his awards.
Bro,
and he's the protector of the year. Protector of the year. It's a new award.
All-Pro snow?
All-Pro snow.
Hey.
It's cold in here.
It's cold in here.
My boy, I'm going to get with you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Appreciate you, family. You know it.
Always,
Speak
bro,
easy.
Always. Anytime.
Say less.
Grab a drink, baby.
Come on now.
All-Pro snow. All right, get him out of there, bro. Get him out of here. Hey. This is the Speakeasy, y'all players, straight from the game in they suites, vibing, chilling, cussing. Hello. I like what he said, bro. They started 1-0 against the Ravens. The Ravens are a top 3 team in the AFC.
Yes, they are.
You put up 40
in the league.
In the league.
Yeah.
You put up 40-plus points against them. You beat them handedly. Josh Allen over 420 total yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Let me throw this question out to the floor. What's the Bills' ceiling for you, 2-5? What's their ceiling this year?
AFC Championship game. That's what I'm saying, man. The way they played tonight, the way they fought with that attitude, right? All that grit and guts. They ain't give up.
Yep.
You heard what he said. He said, yo, stay in it. Every drive at a time. They were going like 12, 13 drives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of them scores. So I can see them in the AFC Championship game, and then when you get there, anything can happen.
Yeah. To me, I'm with you on that one. Like, if you can play like this week 1, if your offense looks this good week 1, imagine what it's going to look like week 18. So as long as the Bills can get the defense better, you know what I'm saying? Like whether it's getting healthier, whether it's making some acquisitions in the middle of the season. There's a couple good DBs out there still right now. I think Gilmore's still a free agent.
Yep.
I think Asante Samuel Jr. is still a free agent. Like get some help out there. But like if the Bills offense can put up 41 points against this Ravens defense, to me, sky's the limit. AFC Championship game and then sees what happens.
I
was looking at.
I was going to say, I think it is interesting to see Josh Allen be as special as what we saw Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago, winning the championship, throwing touchdowns in a big game to Sky Moore.
Yeah.
You heard of Sky Moore since that game? Mm-hmm. I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he does.
They traded him.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. Like you have a team that's built up with them right now.
Yeah.
And you know the chat's asking if we can ask. Well, there's one guy, but Sean Jackson's asking if we talk about the 49ers. You know what I mean? He really wants to talk about the 49ers. He was also upset we didn't include CMC in the conversation about what running back's gonna have.
But he looked good. He looked good.
He looked good. The Niners got a dub. The most important thing y'all need to take away from the Niners game today, Robert Saleh being back at defensive coordinator is why they won this game. The Niners lost this exact same game last year to this exact same team. They were up against the Seattle Seahawks before week 6 or before week 8. Seattle Seahawks go marching down the field with Geno Smith. Defensive coordinator last year for the Niners was all types of out of whack. Seattle Seahawks end up winning that game. This year, Seahawks down. They go marching down the field. Robert Saleh, he played a simple defense, allowing his defense to play fast. Nick Bosa, sack fumble. Niners end up winning. Bosa does his pivoted, his normal celebration. So I don't care that much about this victory because they beat Sam Darnold. Yeah. In Sam Darnold's first game with the Seattle Seahawks. So it's not like I'm sitting here like the Niners are back. Remember, Kittle hurt. Yeah. I think Jennings left the game with an injury. And so the Niners won the game without their full arsenal. Yeah. So that to me is to some degree exciting. But their players got hurt again. So it's simultaneously worrisome. Yeah. I'm not super hype on it, but shout out to the Niners.
Some good signs from Ricky Pearsall though as well. Also, one more game before we get.
Hold up, man. I can't let him leave like that.
What happened to
That's all you got to say. You listen to my brother Purdy, little Purdy.
Oh, a game-winning drive. Game-winning touchdown.
He didn't
drive.
leave a game-winning drive,
bro. How he played today?
Game-winning drive.
How he played today?
Game-winning touchdown pass.
Okay.
It's about winning games.
Hey, if he didn't want to talk about it, I ain't going to talk about it.
It's about winning games at the end of the day. We could also talk about the Packers and the Lions. The Packers got a victory today, 27-13. Micah Parsons making his debut. I cried real tears watching that man step on the football field. I'm sick. We also just got another $10 super chat.
A $10 super chat?
Someone said, who had the most impressive win between the Chargers and Bills? Quickly, go.
Chargers.
Bills?
Oh.
More impressive win? The Bills?
Chargers be the defending AFC champs.
Bro. Did you
Brazil.
see how that game went?
In Brazil.
Anybody that bet on this game is the Bills and Ravens. If you had the Ravens at halftime, you was chilling. Third quarter, you was chilling. You was counting your money.
Prisoner of the moment.
You was counting your money.
He's a prisoner of the moment.
Oh.
If this game, hold up, real quick, and I'm done with it. If this game happens 10 times, 9 times out of 10, they win that game.
You're not wrong. But if I go to Brazil and beat the defending champ in Brazil, AFC champ that is, salute to the Chargers.
Why are you talking about the Brazil?
Because the Chargers beat the Chiefs in Brazil.
But I'm saying, but they don't with Brazil.
If
you got to play them at Arrowhead, I respect it.
Ooh.
Bro, who focus in Brazil?
That's fair.
You been to Brazil? I've been to Brazil.
Hey, tell about Brazil.
I
tell
can't
about
be
Brazil
focused.
again, Shady.
Bro, listen. I came there with 10,000. I left with nothing. I didn't know what was going on. It was, man, listen.
Hey, Shady said he left with tan lines. He ain't never seen that before.
And I'm black. And I'm already
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
But to Micah.
Yeah.
Micah didn't do much this game. Shout out to the sack. I think he had 3 pressures. When I say he didn't do much, he was on a pitch count. So I didn't really get to assess the full, Micah Parsons.
Yo, and I'm saying it right now.
Talk about it.
Jordan Love, MVP.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Josh might get it again because he's just that good.
Yeah.
But the way I seen Jordan Love today,
wow,
it looked good to me.
I know. He was throwing some dots. That one Jalen Reed was amazing.
And he looked
like incredible.
he looked cocky with it. Like.
He was confident. Came into it. I was also going to ask you about the Lions. You're without Johnson, without Glenn. It's Dan Campbell. What are you really? What do you think about the future for the Lions? It seems like their championship window is kind of slowing down. Might be closed.
The Lions' future is their past. And what I mean by that is all them best days that are ahead of you, they behind you. For the Lions. You know, the future is what you got to look forward to. The only thing they can look forward to is what's behind them. They lost both their coordinators, Aaron Glenn, and then you lose Ben Johnson. Offense looked completely anemic. Defense played hard. Shout out to the defense. They played hard. It was great to see Aiden Hutchinson back out there. But ultimately, if you lose Ben Johnson, you lose the freebie plays. And what I mean by that is there was a play last year, it may have been against the Green Bay Packers or the Chicago Bears, where they act like they fumbled the ball. Jared Goff stumbles. The whole offensive line yells, fumble, fumble, fumble. Jared Goff turns around and throws a dot to Laporta. That's an easy play that Ben Johnson schemes up. Yeah. The Lions don't have those easy outlet plays anymore this year. Now they got to work for every single yard that they get. I believe this is going to be a down year for the Detroit Lions. Yeah. You lose both your coordinators, that's hard to overcome.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I watched them last year, right, when Ben Johnson is calling the plays, they look so different. They're like the mighty lion. They look like Mufasa, right? The way they was playing. And then I watched them now when Ben going, they're like Simba, little baby cub. So don't call them the Lions, call them the Cubs.
Everybody loves.
They couldn't. You got 2 great running backs. You couldn't give them the ball. You didn't block for them. And then Jared Goff, you You back to that. You back to that again, huh? You back to that. That's what got your ass traded. You back to that.
Wow.
Because now when I watch him without Ben Johnson, he looked regular, like double R regular. You know what that means when I say double R?
Yeah.
It's 2 R's and regular.
Regular.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah, no.
He said, "Don't call him the Lions, call him the Cubs."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mufasa
That's a little
was bloody.
disrespectful.
You know Mufasa was a gangster.
He was,
Mufasa was a gangster.
And Simba was scary. He ran off. He was scary.
but he came back.
He did come back.
I'm talking about the baby. I'm talking about like
Yeah,
baby
no, the
Simba.
little
Like,
one, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Baby
that
Simba,
one.
but then
Simba ain't had no dog in him for real.
but
No
he had him
dog.
go.
No dog.
He had Nala next to him. Everybody need a good woman.
And that was
just
my
there to get
childhood
you back
crush,
right.
a lion. You see them Nala eyes when she
Wait,
looked up at him?
was she a sister?
Y'all remember that?
Was she a sister?
She had to have been a sister. She from the pride of Africa. What are we talking about?
Yes,
She had a
right.
boy. Come on
That's
now.
right.
You right.
Absolutely.
He's a smart buddy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she was
exactly.
from a-
Yeah, she was Beyonce.
she was from a pride
well,
in Africa.
ladies and gentlemen, it is now that time of the week.
Shot!
A
Oh.
Sunday tradition. Actually, you're right. Let's cheers. It's time to give cheers to the
cheersing?
players that we are most impressed by this week. So, Shady, go ahead and pour us up real quick. You know,
I need a
we
glass,
have to get.
bro.
Yeah,
I
okay,
need a
got you,
glass.
got
I need
you.
a glass,
Oh, okay.
bartender. I need a glass.
Hold
It's
up
that
now.
time.
Isn't he smaller? Because this is first. This is
Oh,
first
no,
one.
just give him a pinch.
Yeah,
Just give him a pinch. You know, Acho can't handle it too crazy. The words gonna start coming out way faster.
Yeah,
y'all.
right. You still gotta work.
Acho get a little bit too much, but it is time. A Sunday tradition around here in the Speakeasy. We are going to be giving cheers
There you go.
to the players that we're most impressed by this weekend. I'll go ahead and start.
Hold on, let Shady pour you up.
Okay,
Come
okay,
on
okay,
now.
okay.
Come on now. Big fella, big shot. Let's
So
not
we
playing.
cheers into the players we most impressed by. Rome,
Yeah.
y'all ready in the back? Y'all good in the
All
back?
right. I'm going to go ahead and cheers to Justin Fields. Now, look, I understand in Chicago, they blamed you for the fact that you had no offensive line, no play caller, and no weapons. They ended up giving all of that to Caleb Williams, and he's probably going to look amazing with Ben Johnson. But I'm happy that you silenced all doubt this week. I'm happy that you went to Pittsburgh and had a winning record. I don't care what LeSean Shady McCoy says about you. I think you're spectacular. I think you're now getting the shine with the guys that you hooped with in college, and more importantly, you are going to lead the Jets to a second-place finish in the AFC East. And you're likely not making the playoffs, but still, you look good today, and nobody can say you can't throw. So cheers to Justin Fields, baby.
I cheers to that.
Cheers
I'm
to
not
Justin
cheering
Fields.
Jay, you got to
No,
cheers
that's
to
no,
it.
you did a good job. But, bro, they lost the game.
You got to
bro.
cheers
I'm
to
cheer-
it.
I'm cheering
He
to a
looked
loss.
good in a loss.
No, let's find me.
I'm a Cowboys fan. We
I'm
do
gonna
more
get
victories.
fined. I'm only cheering for winning football,
You
man.
can't just cheers
You
to it.
can't
Yo,
just give a single
if-
cheer.
just
Give me a
one.
half cheer.
If you gonna find me, go and find. I can't cheer for losing.
Oh, man.
Can you at least like click a glass?
Just a little bit.
Hold
Can I
on.
do this?
Just a thumbs up.
Wait,
It's crazy. Thank you. Appreciate
look.
you.
I cheers to that.
Nasty, man. Acho, who are you giving the cheers
Hey,
to
bro,
this week?
you know who I got to cheers to, bruh?
Who that is?
Daniel Jones, bruh.
He won. Now he won.
He got himself
wait,
a
I
dub.
wait,
Not yet. You know, it's at the wedding. They got to give the whole speech, and then you cheers. He got himself a dub, 270 or so passing yards, 30-plus points. Went and he was forgotten about with the Colts. Shout out to what Daniel Jones did today. Hopefully there's more of that to come. Daniel Jones.
Shot.
Cheers, baby.
I'm going to cheers to that. 2-5.
You cheering to a winner?
Cheering to a winner.
I'm cheering to a winner.
Who
I'm
that?
going A-Rod.
Ooh.
Everybody count out the old man, right? The gray hair, 40-year-old, they counting him out. Aaron Glenn said, we don't want you.
Yep.
Right? You made me travel all the way over here to tell me that? So cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come to New York, and I'm going to beat you on your own field, and I'm out. And that's what he did. He took the Pittsburgh Steelers, who haven't been winning football in a long, very time.
Yep.
Right? They come there, and they win, and they leave. I love what I seen from Aaron Rodgers. And he looked good doing it. And he looked good doing
He
it.
did. Hello.
Come on, dog.
I'm going to cheers to that.
Aaron Rodgers. Shout out
Cheers
Aaron
to that.
Rodgers.
A-Rod,
Hey, in
A-Rod.
the chat, before we get to last call, who y'all cheersing to, baby? Who you
Yeah.
cheersing
Let me know
to?
who you guys are cheersing to.
Alcohol.
Who you cheersing to in the chat?
See, they're
big dog?
supporting me. They're saying we're Cowboys fans. We have to take moral victories. We're not gonna get them on the football field, so we take them out there as well. But yeah, no, I think like you said though, Shady, Aaron Rodgers did look unbelievable today.
He looked good, bro.
Especially stepping up to the plate later on in that game, whenever they had to go down the field and make plays. He was amazing. He was incredible. He looked vintage.
He looked good. Only thing that I was nervous about the offensive line.
Yeah.
And they hit him a little bit. And
They hit him hard.
I don't lie. Some plays, it routed him a little bit. If you really know football, like he was in a pocket, and one of the plays with Metcalf came across, right?
Yep.
Little drag route. He could have popped him, but he was nervous about he was going to get hit because he's been getting hitting a lot. But he looked good, though. He looked great. Other than that, he looked great.
All right, everyone in the chat, we're giving cheers to Jalen Hurts, Michael
Oh,
Penix.
we need that.
Yeah. Look,
How you
got a
choosing
lot
a
of
Michael
Eagles.
Penix? Who
Yeah,
chooses the Michael
I-
Penix?
Well, more
I need
victory.
a name.
Okay,
I need a name.
Manny Arispe is cheersing to Michael Penix. Let's see.
y'all
Cheers
doing?
to Brock Purdy. Emeka Buka.
Yeah.
That's a
Emeka
huge
Buka,
cheers.
yes.
That's a
Yes,
great cheers
yes.
right there. I'll lift my
cheers to
glass.
that.
Another
I'll
one.
cheers to
that one right
I might
here.
drink another one.
And here's the
to that.
Speakeasy. It's time to get it done, man. It's time to clean up those plates, wipe the vanilla cupcake cream off your lips, and we're going to
Hey.
last call, okay? I'm just saying. That's what we're doing. We're going to last call.
Last call.
It is time to get up out of here. Y'all got to get up out my bar. Shady been drinking too much. So, last call. Give us your last thoughts on our first NFL Sunday here.
I give it to you, bruh. My last thought on the first NFL Sunday is first week ain't over. Tomorrow, Vikings, Bears. This might be the most exciting game of the weekend because you got a rookie quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. He's a rookie because he didn't play at all last year. Versus second-year quarterback in Caleb Williams. Remember, Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy, same draft class. Caleb Williams now has Ben Johnson. No excuse for you, Caleb Williams. J.J. McCarthy, Justin Jefferson is looking at you like, hey, big dog, we got rid of Sam Darnold. Do not hold me back. There's a small window for the Vikings to capitalize on this success. Kevin O'Connell, young head coach. J.J. McCarthy, Justin Jefferson, rather, still in his prime. J.J., do not hold the Vikings back. That game, whole world will be watching, and obviously we going to be hearing the Speakeasy right after it. So my last call actually is I can't wait to watch them boys ball tomorrow.
That's a good one. Last call
Shady.
for me.
Last call.
Watching the Commanders today, Jaden Daniels, I will say, is super good. He's super special.
Yeah.
And I think that it's going to come down to the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Commanders back again. And I think that's going to be the game that goes to Super Bowl. Like, I don't see nobody else in the NFC other than them. I lost the Rams today. They look solid. We can get them. The Packers look good, but we always get them.
Yep.
Right? The Lions, to me, I don't think they're going to be a good team this year. The Vikings, rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Who am I missing? Dallas, you see how we did them. And that wasn't on their best day, right? I think the Commanders is the only team that we'll have a problem with. Not a problem, but it'll be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is that good.
That's fair.
Jaden Daniels is that good.
Today's show was that good. Dion Dawkins joining the show straight from the
man.
suite.
Come on,
Y'all
man.
don't get that anywhere else. It's the Speakeasy. Tomorrow, right after the game, Vikings, Bears. You already know where to catch us. We gonna be in a Speakeasy. It's gonna be live, and you never know what player is going to join us. Care Bear's dancing his way out the show. He's dancing his way out the show.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Not a holiday. It's your birthday. One time. Get low. Get low. Get low. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Up top.
Hey, that's it for us. We'll see y'all tomorrow on the Speakeasy. Peace.